Hi, it's Wasabi. Welcome back to the channel. Got another Clan Wars campaign battle, and this time it's 1AR versus TTC in an advanced battle. So advanced means advanced front, where you have 15v15, whereas the basic front is 10v10. Forgot to mention that basic battles can actually include tier 9 tanks, so it sort of opens it up to smaller clans as well. But in the advanced battles it's got to be all tier 10. Alright, let's get up into tactical view. Alright, so we're sending, let's have a look at the lineup. Got quite a few chieftains, 1 79E, 2 lions, some medium tanks, and an EBR for spotting, and 2 arties. So the north side, I should say, or the tactically south side there, is quite common to camp. People tend to put their tanks in the back of their base, sort of around K2, K3, makes them very hard to spot from this side of the map, and also identify them, etc. So anyway, setting our EBR up there, and we've also got a chieftain on Overwatch here at the moment, and he hasn't spotted, EBR hasn't spotted anything yet. It keeps disappearing because he's going outside of my render range, so I'm just keeping some overwatch over the tanks covering the typical random battle area for heavy tanks to battle. But no one seems to be coming down that way. So are they camping? Looks like at the moment definitely. Well, definitely staying static as we are. We're not pushing out, certainly not at this stage of the game. So we've got our arty up the back here, we've got a Conch GC and a GWE. Now the GW obviously has got much longer range than the Conch GC. Conch GC's got high angle, so it makes it shorter range, but it does let you fire over the hills, etc. So the trick with the Conqueror GC is to try and get within range without obviously making yourself too exposed. Anyway, nothing spotted so far. Let's just advance a little bit. Alright, got a 279E been spotted up the back there by the EBR. A couple more, and a chieftain. And we're just moving tanks around here to try and take advantage of that spotting, so we'll just get into range here. I've got 4 tanks spotted. And again, they're all around the base there, and you can see where our T95 and 279E are located up that end of the map. And we've also sent Ravioli in his chieftain to go and poke up the top here. In fact, let's go into free camera mode. I might get a bit closer to here, because essentially what he's trying to do is spot any tanks. Now again, he's just gone out of my render range. I might not get much detail up here, but I'm going to see Ravioli seeing, but we will see tanks that he's spotted, or the EBR spotted. So I might just keep in this location. You can see the blind shots going in, but you can just see on the mini map right here is where Ravioli is. Just can't see him because he's out of render, but anyway, I'll see what that changes. Alright, so sending another chief down. I'm just relocating the fire support. Arty's moving around, and you can see, okay, let's have a look at this enemy disposition over here. They're actually sending some 279Es up to the battle area, so we're managing to get some crossfire in. And again, not spotting much of them there. Okay, there's a T95 chieftain up there. Let's see if we can spot that person again, or Ravioli. He's taken a little bit of damage, but he's also collecting a whole bunch of assisted. There we go. Another 279E, but he's staying in cover. He's coming forward. And we're shooting back at this team, but you can see pretty much we've got them in one part of the map, although we are withdrawing our tanks up there. That is, we want to sort of draw them into a bit of a trap. So let's try and punish these tanks here while we can, and then get back into a brawl along the A-line or around there. So it's not really high value. We want the arty to sort of play this area here. So the spotting, try and get the arty to land shells on them. If they do come out in the open, obviously punish them, but you don't need that many tanks to do that. Now, I managed to get a blind shot into that chief just as he went dark. So he was 250, 2,500, now he's on 2,100. Alright, managed to get the first kill. There you go, that was arty doing the work there. Let's go back to the north. Yeah, this is where we're going to get some action. And here we go. Chieftain's coming in. Now we're going to see much more of their tanks. I think we're seeing them all now. Looks like we do. They've got a full team. And they're really pushing this area hard. And can we do some damage to them? So the good thing is they've left about half their team, or just under half their team at base. So we can start to basically punish them here and overmatch them in this area, and then we'll go and clean up the other side of the map. Alright, starting to punish them. You can have a look at the damage getting put in on the team list there. Well, both sides taking some damage, but we're already 2 tanks up, and that's a really important thing because, oh, there we go. Lid flies off a 279E, and we've got our tanks pushing in here, doing a fair bit of damage. And getting the kills now. Got a 3 tank lead, so this is really the start of the hammer being put down. This is the battle area. Still a bit of work going up in the K line there. Now we've got just going to clean up these tanks here. Lost a few of ours, but we're going to clean up the rest of them. There's Geordie and his arty trying to do the most he can, and they're trying to focus the arty. I'll get a shot into him, but we should get the kill here, or just about. Geordie left on 16 hit points, and that's fine. And now it's just a matter of cleaning up the last 3 remaining tanks, so it's going to be a bit of a rush over to the other side of the map, led by the mediums and the EBR. And that was probably a mistake by the enemy side to push with limited numbers. Yeah, obviously they knew that they had tanks near their base. If they pushed them all up, they'd be vulnerable to being capped out. And that's fine. That's how it goes. We're not going to blame them for their tactics. And here we go. Last remaining tanks. Chieftain, a Super Conqueror, and 279E. And there's just too many tanks there to overwhelm them. They might get another kill or 2, and that's fine. If you get more than 3 kills in a game, you do get fame points, even if you're on the losing side, and you do get resources, so it's definitely worth each team to try their best to get 3 kills. And that's the last kill in the game there. So 5 minutes to go, and we've managed to win by a substantial margin. Quick look at the results. Just under 4K, that's not bad. Let's have a look at the team scores. Vegeta finished on top there with 4K, so a great result there. Kurgil on the line getting 5K, Absolute Farmer, and the other line doing 5K, so great coverage by those 2 tanks there. And the enemy team, did anyone get 3K? Yeah, one Chieftain got 3K, but got a few zeros there, and it's not surprising. But anyway, they put up a decent fight. Not really sure what their strat was, but it really wasn't effective, that's for sure. But nonetheless, thank you for the competition. Alright, well, what did it cost? Well, being on the winning side really helps. Managed to get 9 damaging shots in, and didn't actually take any damage there, so this was a very profitable game there, and that's really nice to have. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, have a look at the content, and make a decision. That's definitely worth having more people on. We'll have more great content to follow. Thanks very much for watching.